Okay, it might be all of 19 degrees out right now, but I can feel it. The days are getting longer, it's slowly getting warmer. Spring is springing. Spring has springed. Spring has sprang. Sprang it, sprung. It is almost spring. And as a naturalist, I'm excited for a lot of reasons, but as a birder, the one thing I am most excited for is spring migration. It's the time of year when birds who have been overwintering in Central and South America fly back north to their breeding grounds in their most bold, beautiful, attractive colors, looking to make it happen with a mate. With all this excitement, all this figurative heat and literal warmth, it's also prime time for fledgling birders to pick up the hobby. Now, there's a bunch of advice that I could give to new birders, like eat your vegetables, be kind to others, look both ways before crossing the street. But there's one thing that I want new birders to do before all else. Maybe not before being kind to others, in conjunction with being kind to others. And that is to start your life list.
What's a life list?
Fair question, disembodied voice. A life list is a list that every birder keeps of every species they've ever seen. Each species only shows up once on the list. You see a new species, add it to the list. Everyone's personal rules differ from birder to birder, so while most people only count birds they see in the wild, some people count birds they see in zoos or aquariums. There's even a group of birders who keep a life list of birds they've seen on Google Maps Street View. Go figure. For me, I only count a wild species on my life list if I get some sort of photographic or audio evidence of it. That way, I can ensure that my life list is correct. So make up whatever rules work best for you. Starting a life list is easy. Go outside, identify a bird, and put that species on your list. It'll stay there for the rest of your life. And then whenever you see a new species, add it to your list. As you get going, you can challenge yourself to visit new places, observe new birds, see how long your life list can get. I just started birding in earnest a little under 2 years ago, and right now my life list is sitting at about 240 species.
But I'm not a birder yet. Can't I wait to start one?
Oh. Firstly, disembodied voice, you are a birder as soon as you decide to call yourself a birder, so make that choice. And secondly, you technically can wait to start, but the primary regret of pretty much every birder I know is that they didn't start their life list sooner. I know I do. I'd say about a third of the species on my life list are the result of a random encounter I had with a species that I've not seen since. When I think of the possibilities of all the birds that I may have seen but will never know about because I wasn't paying attention or wasn't keeping track, I mean, that's the stuff that keeps you up at night. But seriously, keep your life list on paper or keep it on one of the many free digital platforms that exist for the purpose of maintaining life lists, like iNaturalist or eBird. If you want to learn more about iNaturalist, check out my video here to learn more about the platform and how you can use it. If you want to learn more about eBird, subscribe and keep your eyes peeled. Or Google it. It's not ready yet. In conclusion, regardless of whether or not you consider yourself a birder, start your life list now. And begin keeping track of all the birds that you see so that you can start your life list now. Oh, and don't forget to start your life list now. The future birder inside of you will thank you. You have one. There's a future bird inside of you. Sorry, I don't make the rules. As always, like and subscribe to see more from iScience, and remember, iScience, use science, anyone can do science. Start your life list now.